He's on the thing.
Let's do a Johnny Cash song.
You good.
Cocaine Blues.
Big fiddle.
I got to play with Johnny Cash in 1997. It was an amazing experience. He was a sweetheart of a guy.
Nice.
And there's a bunch of pictures and video of us up online if you look it up. And we had a great time, and he told me some great stories. And this was his favorite song about prison, but John never actually went to prison. The only one of the guys that went to prison was Merle Haggard. And Merle Haggard was in the crowd when he recorded Live at San Quentin. He was out there for stealing a car in Bakersfield. And but I'm a little leery of people who play Johnny Cash. He didn't at least spend one night in jail in the drunk tank. Let's do this, boys.
Yeah.
Well, on this old rock with a ball and chain, they call me by the younger, not a name. Lord, Lord, I wanna do my time. Yes, I gotta do my time. But they can hard, every I can hear that hammer. I can hear that song. But it's swinging like John Henry all day long. Lord, I just lose my time. Well, I'm gonna do my time. Yep. But it ain't hard. Anybody here ever spend a night in the drunk tank? Yeah, San Diego. Some nights I say that and nobody does anything. I'm like the only half-ass. I'm too pretty to go to prison, so I'm not trying to tell you be tough or anything. I'm trying to act tough. I wouldn't last 5 seconds in there, man. I don't want to carve out and shave my head and put swastikas on my neck just to survive. I'd be prime meat in prison. But I did get thrown in jail one night in LaGrange, Texas. And let me tell you, the only thing cool about LaGrange is that song by ZZ Top.
Or Dale Watson.
A big 8-foot-tall Czechoslovakian redneck cop found a tiny little bit of a joint that I didn't even know was in my car. And he said, "You're going to jail, son." I said, "Really?" So they took me to jail, and Sweet Thing was with me, and she pulled the Impala over in the gravel parking lot. Bless her heart, what a saint. She waited there all night for me. And next morning, the judge walks in, and he's got his Sunday best on, and he's got these old muddy boots. He looked like he'd been digging skinny cows out of the mud and mending fences somewhere on some Texas ranch. And he said, "Son, I'm very disappointed in you. I missed church with the missus this morning to come down here. It's going to be $480 to get out of jail." Man, that's a lot of money, Judge. I really don't have that kind of money. He said, "Well, they tell me you're a guitar picker. Have you played with anybody that I'd be interested in?" I said, "Well, who do you like?" He said, well, I'm a big Ray Price fan. I said, absolutely I played with Ray Price. He said, this was like 1993, you know, pre-cell phone love. So he said, look, man, if you can get me an 8x10 picture signed of Ray Price, I'll let you out for $240 and take your word on it, all right? I said, well, I'll tell you what, if you just pass me that phone across your desk, if I call Ray Price right now and put you on the phone with him, will you let me out for free? He said, well, that's never going to happen. So I picked up the phone and I called down to Del Rio, Texas. And I said, Ray? He goes, who is this? I said, it's Jesse Dayton. I played guitar on your Prisoner of Love record, but you called me Beaumont for 3 weeks because you couldn't remember my name. He said, oh, Beaumont, why are you calling me so early? I said, well, Ray, I'm trying to get out of jail in LaGrange, Texas, and the judge is a big fan of yours, and he just stopped me and he said, put him on the phone. So he gets on the phone and has to endure this gurmy long story about the first time he saw him in 1963 at Green Hall that went on forever. And the judge puts down the phone and he said, son, you're good to go. You're free to go.
Yeah!
I can't believe you just let me talk to Ray Price. And that was the last time that I ever talked to Ray Price. When that old judge looked down at me, he said, I'll put you in the penitentiary, son. Yes, I gotta do my time. Living hard while I've done my time.